Hi, I'm ChristinaMaria. I'm here at the 12th Annual Winter Film Awards, and I'm here with Valorie Hubbard, and we're going to learn more about her and tell us everything about yourself.
Great. Well, my name is Valorie Hubbard. I'm an actress in the top 10% of working actors in the country, and I also am the CEO and founder of FastTrack. We consult with working actors who are stuck somewhere in their career and want to get to the next level, and using our 5-step system, we get them in the right rooms, meeting the right people, and finally into the career of their dreams.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So tell us about today's educational seminar that you presented with us today.
Yeah, great. Well, many years ago when I started doing this, most of my actors, were getting agents, and that's how they were getting a career. And like a very small percentage of them were content creators. And now it's almost exactly switched. A lot of my clients are creating their own films, be it short or feature, or they're influencers in social media. And so I've really learned by working with my clients on what are the steps necessary to create your own short film and feature. And so that was what my class was about today.
Awesome. Now, I know I was in the class this evening, and you mentioned about AI and the future in this industry for actors. And you also talked about actors being directors. Can you give us a little peek into that?
Sure. AI is, it's really entered our industry. In fact, that was one of the big sticking points for our recent strike that we had.
Yes.
And I really see where it's really showing up right now is I believe that background actors are probably going to be replaced by AI, unfortunately, for background actors. And also what we're seeing is a lot of the big studios are running their scripts through AI, for financial reasons and all of that. But what else came of that was that casting. Right, casting is starting to, and will probably be done eventually by AI, right? So it's really important for actors now to have a strong SEO, search engine optimization, because you need to show up. So AI will recognize you as an actor. So that's really important. And, a lot of these actors are wearing multiple hats now. We see it all over. Directors, producers, acting, writers. And I think it's really important to have multiple hats that you wear.
So basically, we need to, as actors, represent ourselves as an entrepreneurial business, we are a business, we're a brand, basically, is what you're letting the actors out there now.
Yeah, it's really important to understand that being an actor is being an entrepreneur, and entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart. And it's really important to understand that you have to have a platform and multiple streams of revenue now more than ever before.
Awesome. Where can the audience and other actors, I have one more question, voiceover actors.
Yes.
That's an important thing because that's something I want to tap into. So can you give us some tips for voiceover actors as well?
Yeah, well, first of all, my actors that are making the most money are doing voiceovers because there's so many ways to make money in voiceover world, whether it's audiobooks, commercial, animation, video games, whatever. It's a lot of ways to make money, and it's the only area of our industry that did not shut down during the pandemic. And as far as getting hold of me, you can always reach me at actorsfasttrack.com, and I'm also on TikTok and Instagram.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Valorie. It's a pleasure meeting you.
You as well.
Look forward to connecting with you in the future.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm ChristinaMaria. I'm here at the 12th Annual Winter Film Festival, and I'm here with McCall and Katie. They are producers of an independent film that they have started. And can you introduce yourselves and tell us more about your project?
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, I'm McCall Sinnott. I am the co-director, co-writer, producer, one of the producers, and I also play the role of Charlotte in the movie Unpacking.
Oh, nice.
And I'm Katie Braden, and I played the role of Alice, and I'm also the line producer.
Awesome. So tell us about the project, your movie, the film that you're doing. Is it an independent film that you're doing?
It is an independent film. Yeah, it's a narrative feature. We shot it in Bali. Yes, it's very fun and feminist, and it's a comedy drama. It's about a group of women who go on a wellness retreat in Bali and kind of like self-implode in their own BS.
Oh, nice. Fun.
It's a lot lot of fun. But it also has some heart and has a lot to say.
What inspired you to do this film, and why Bali?
We wanted to make a movie now, not ask for permission. So we actually organized a group of my co-director, Alexandra and I. She and I wrote a persuasive email to 40 friends and colleagues introducing them to the idea of a working vacation. And so 15 people said yes, and we traveled to Bali, and we all wore multiple hats. And Bali was just like, I had gone the year before, and it just felt like it's a really beautiful.
It is beautiful.
You've been?
No, not yet.
It's it's more than just beautiful. It has like this. There's like a joy there that I found like incessant, and I wanted to like infectious, and I wanted to, I don't know, in some small way capture it on film.
So you had like a spiritual connection there.
Yes, and it's a spiritual place, and it's it's a film about wellness culture and exploring all the both good and bad and things about wellness culture, and so it felt like a perfect backdrop for all of that.
So is wellness your background before the film?
No, we just, when the people who signed on, it felt like, oh, what is this? We wrote for the actors that signed on and just realized that what this was it would be a story worth telling about wellness culture. And so we wrote it specifically for, the shoot.
And Katie, for your part, how were you inspired? What was your inspiration in this part?
Well, it was really great that McCall and Alexandra asked for our input and what kind of characters we might want to play or what issues we felt connected to that we might want to deal with. So what people would come to this retreat and how would you bring something special to it. So it was really great to bring things that I've maybe felt or just aspects of a character I really wanted to play and touch on. My character is a mother, and so I really wanted to connect into that and bring that bring something of myself to this person.
So let's tell the audience where we can learn more about the film, more about you, and how they can connect with you for future projects.
Sure. If they go to unpackingmovie.com, they'll find everything about the film. You can also go to our Instagram page, which is Unpacking Movie, and from there they can find me. I'm also McCall Sinnott. It's MichalSinnott, and I'm the only one on the internet, so you can find me.
I'm Katie B NY on Instagram, KATIEBNY. So find me there or with the Unpacking Movie.
Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you so much,
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm ChristinaMaria. I'm here at the 12th Annual Winter Film Awards, and I'm here with Jasmine. She is a writer, director, producer, sometimes an actor, and she is here. Her short film is going to be airing this evening. Tomorrow evening, sorry.
That's right.
Tomorrow evening at what time?
In the afternoon slots, short films from about noon, just after noon.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, let's introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, what your film is
So
about.
I'm Jasmine. My student film. I'm a graduate, so this is my second year student film, diploma film.
Where did you graduate from?
I was studying at Prague Film School, which is in the Czech Republic, and I am still based in the Czech Republic. I studied there for 2 years. I graduated in May last year, and this is my second year diploma film.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So tell us about your independent film.
So it's called First Wednesday, and it's about a 30-year-old woman who is suffering the after effects of a violent attack, which happens in a tunnel, and she's deeply traumatized, and she has done everything to try to recover, but she feels compelled to confront her attacker. She feels that that's the only way that she is going to fully recover. And of course her family and her friends are not thrilled about the idea, but it's also about him, who's the attacker. We get a look at who he is and what's his backstory, and they eventually meet. And yes, that's what it's about. So it's quite dramatic.
Wow,
And
this is
it's-
intriguing for me.
Yes.
What inspired you for this type of topic for this movie?
Right, so I used to work for the humanitarian sector for many, many years. And I've worked both in the UK and in the United States, but I come originally from the Caribbean. I'm also half French, so I'm a little bit from all over the place. We might be cousins, you never know.
My family's from the Caribbean. They also
Right,
have
where in the
French.
Caribbean?
St. Croix and Haiti, and probably somewhere else.
Right.
But we also have French and Creole from New Orleans. So
Right.
yeah.
Well, some of some of the inspirations for this story come from my work, and looking at both sides of the story, perpetrators and victims, and sometimes the dividing line between them is not as clear as we would like to think. And so I try to look at the story from both perspectives and to find compassion and understanding for everybody involved. And what I try to show is that violence ultimately affects everybody. Yeah,
so it's about becoming a victor and not a victim. Is that basically what
it's about confrontation, it's about vulnerability, it's about the crazy determination to get better, and which involves a certain amount of risk taking, for sure. She takes a lot of risks, which I imagine not many people would think is whatever thing to do. But it's about her determination to recover. But it's also about him and what are his traumas, and is he going to get the help that he needs to become a better, more rounded person. And so it's about all of that in a very short film, and I would really love to make a full-length feature if I could, one day have the resources. You never know. But I think there's a lot in it to speak about and to write stories about and to bring to the world. So yes, I'm thrilled to be here. Yeah. My first very big film festival.
I'm happy you're here.
Yes, and just to make contact, speak to filmmakers, and to identify what we all have in common, which is love for film and love for people.
The arts. Yeah.
Love for the arts, but also human stories.
Yes.
Human stories.
Tell the audience how they can learn more about you, where they can find you, and introduce where the film is going to be airing here at the festival.
Okay, so the film is called First Wednesday, and there's an Instagram account for the film. It's first_Wednesday_film. Please follow us. You can also find us in the festival program, and it's screening tomorrow afternoon. That's Saturday afternoon here in this 4th in the Theatre 4, and it's in the afternoon slot for short films starting around noon.
Awesome.
All right.
Everyone can get they definitely can go on Winter Film Festival's website, and you can get your ticket. Definitely come and show love for Jasmine, support, and thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you so much.
You're
And
welcome.
I'm the only one here. I have a fantastic cast, fantastic crew from all over the world, and unfortunately nobody else could be here. So I just want to say a huge shout out to my cast and crew.
Hi, cast and crew.
Thank you.
And thank you so much. Hi, I'm ChristinaMaria. I'm here at the 12th Annual Film Festival, and I'm here with Jamar. He is a director of an independent film that will be showing here at the festival, correct? Tonight. Jamar, tell us more about yourself. Introduce yourself and tell us more about your film.
Sure. My name is Jamar Jones. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I drove up here for this, Be More. I drove up here for this festival. This is my second festival. I'm really excited to be a part of this. I had no idea that the Winter Film Awards was like this, and it's honestly, it's exciting to be a part of it.
Tell us more about your film and what inspired you to do the type of film you're showcasing here at the show.
I think it's a strange story to say about my inspiration for my film. The title of my film is Breakthrough. It's a short documentary that is focused on sports with the real focus of it being mental health. And originally, I'm not a sports person, but I am an advocate, and I find it really important to talk about mental health amongst the Black community. And this piece explores how it feels and puts you in the position of sharing space with a young man that went from playing football at about 5 years old all the way to making it to the NFL. And think about being in his shoes for a second. You play football with your friends, maybe your father put it in your hand when you were a child, then your older brother, and so on and so forth. You play it in high school, you play it in college, and then you do really well, you make it to the NFL. And think about how it would feel if you get hurt or something happens and you can't play anymore.
Right.
Who are you at that point? Because you lived every moment up to that point as this person that sees life through football, you know what I mean? Sees their finances, sees their family, sees their communities and everything through this one thing, and now life is telling you can't be a part of it. So now you can understand how you would suffer from identity crisis. And the people that we featured have suffered from depression and so on and so forth, and it's gotten a little bit more tragic, and it's not the only person that this has happened to. That's why I was inspired to make this story,
Okay. Thank you. This is really important about mental health, especially with men talking about it.
Yes.
And more men and athletes and in other industries are really coming up front and coming forward and talking about their own mental health as well as being a strong advocate for it. And may I ask if that's why another reason for your inspiration?
So I only found...
Are you an advocate, put it that way?
I'm not saying that I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate in my own life.
Okay.
I find a benefit in therapy. I find a benefit in community. And that's why I utilized the format of structuring the film around a group therapy session to show younger black men coming together, which is something that's not often seen in a positive way.
Especially in our culture.
Exactly. So I made it so that way we could see ourselves sitting around like minds, actually being able to share stories that's outside of the barbershop. So it's being taken more than a serious tone, So yeah, that's the inspiration behind that.
Well, thank you, Jamar, for sharing that. Tell the audience how they can learn more about you, where they can find you, and when they can come see the film, which is obviously tonight. But where else can they see it? Will they be able to find it somewhere else?
So, of course, at the Winter Film Awards, we're screening here tonight at 9 p.m. if you're available,
Yes, I will.
right? And then tomorrow at the Winter Film Awards at 1 p.m. in the Look Theater. I think it's both in Theater 5. And if anybody out there in the world wants to connect, you can go to breakthrough.film, which is the website for our film, or sixpointpictures.com, which is our production company that made the film, or directly for me is j.works, www.j.works. And that is how you get in touch with me.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure meeting you and pleasure talking with you. Hi, I'm ChristinaMaria. I'm here at the 12th Annual Winter Film Festival, and I'm here with our guest, Fabian. He is a co-director of his independent film. Hello, Fabian. Tell us more about you and your film and your project.
Thank you. Well, I'm here with a short film, which is called Gone. In Spanish, it's called Desaparecida. It's a film that we produced direct in Mexico. We shot it in Mexico City. And it is about a girl who goes about, her daily life. And then all of a sudden, she on a bus station, she's looking at those papers, that wanting signs for people that just went missing, and then she recognizes a picture of one of those signs, and she recognizes because it's her. It's actually her. It was like looking at the mirror.
Wow.
And then she tries. Well, it is a mystery. So she has to search what happened to her, or what is going on.
What inspired you to do this type of topic for this project?
Well, actually, that was the idea of my wife, which she co-directs and co-writes the film. We have a very nasty experience in the subway system in Mexico when she got really harassed by a complete stranger. And then she just made a call for me, and I went to her rescue in a way. And I even have to approach the offender, and he was really crazy. And in Mexico, sadly, there's a lot of people that went missing like that way, and
Wow.
especially women. So we just feel like how do you say that in English?
The story needs to be told,
the story to be told, but you kind of feel like you are defenseless.
advocate.
The defenseless in the environment of the city and everyone around. So anything can happen to
Unprotected,
you.
yeah.
Especially. So
Yes.
that was the pivot that we need to tell this story.
And what time is it showcasing the screening?
Well, Friday we are part of the horror selection. It's going to be on Friday at 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Okay, I'm going to check it out.
Yes, please do.
Awesome. Tell the audience more where they can find you and more about the film where they can follow you.
Okay, well, I'm on Instagram. I'm like under the name Farchondo, Farchondo. That's my last name. Well, we're gonna be next with this film on the Da Vinci Film Festival in LA.
Oh, okay.
So it's been an amazing year.
And does the film have its own website that they can look at?
Well, you can look up with the name Desaparecida through Facebook and Instagram, and you can. It's not like a proper web page, but we are on every social media there is.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Fabian. Thank you very much. Pleasure meeting you. And I look forward to seeing the screen.
Please do.